YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. Okay, so the subject today is why money is so important in a relationship for men. Why money is so important in a relationship for men. Right. Now, I heard another YouTuber say the other day, never get into a relationship with a female that earns more money than you. And I actually agree with that. Yeah. Obviously, you could do whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't advise it. Getting into a relationship with a female that earns more money than you. Now, obviously, if you're in a relationship with a female already and you earn more money than her, then it comes to the point where she then earns more money than you. You're already in a relationship. You know, you should work on things together. But yeah, you shouldn't be trying to get into a relationship with a woman that's got more money than you, that earns more money than you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You do your 9-to-5 job. For example, you earn 30 grand a year. She does her 9-to-5 job and she earns 80 grand a year. Don't be trying to get into a relationship with that kind of woman. Date them, yes. Or have them as your sleeping partner, yes. But don't try and get into a relationship with that woman. Yeah? I've told you guys before, the number one thing that makes women leave men more than cheating is money. Now, it's not just about a woman leaving you. It's about the day-to-day things that can happen. You might get with a woman that earns more money than you. It's all hunky-dory at the beginning. So, those of you might be in a new relationship with females that earn more money than you. Yeah. You might be saying, what's this guy talking about? In the beginning, it could be all hunky-dory. It's fine, you're in the honeymoon period. It's all good. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? But when the relationship goes longer, especially if you move in with her, things will come up. Things will come up. And especially if you move in, if you move in together in her place. Trust me. It might start smooth, but the road's gonna get bumpy down the end. And when it comes to the point where you can't pull your weight, or she expects certain things, because money is power. Money gives women power in the relationship if she's got more funds than you. Now let me just get this straight, because I might have different kind of people watching this video. Right. Some men, the term they call them is bums, yeah? Some men have no ambition, no drive. They don't want no ambition. They're cool to live their life how they are. Yeah? They don't have no aspirations. They're not trying to get anywhere. They're not trying to become the better version of themselves. Those guys, I'm not talking about them. The other guys who I'm not talking about is guys that purposely want to sponge off a woman. They are purposely trying to get a woman with certain funds. They are happy to drain and use the woman. That's their intention. Those guys I'm also not talking about. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking to any of you guys out there who, yeah, you've got your ambition. You're not trying to, get with women that's got money to drain them out of their money and just take the mick out of them. Yeah. You're a guy, you have ambitions in your life. You might not be where you want to yet, but you've got a plan to get there. Like, and you enter into a relationship with a woman that earns more money than you, And even worse, if you move in further down the road, it's going to be rocky. I'm not even saying it could. It's going to be. Now, yeah, men have pride in it. Men have pride. Some men have different levels of pride, but men have pride. Yeah. You know, when your woman talks about, you know, she wants to go out to eat to a certain place, and it don't fit within your budget, but it fits within her kind of budget, and she's paying for the meal, and then she's cool about it, and then down the line, oh, how come when we go out, I always end up paying, and then, you know, she hit, like, the guys that are bums, it's not gonna affect them. They're just gonna tell their woman, F off or whatever, and have a little argument and done. It don't affect them. The guys that are going to sponge off women, they're expecting some kickback because they're just trying to drain all they can out of women. But you genuine guys out there who like, yeah, I want this relationship thing, I love this girl, and then when it hits the woman, because it's within nature, because human beings, we created money, we created currency. But it's women's nature to look for a guy to protect them and look after them, yeah? And because we live in a day and age where money exists, yeah? Money is power. You have power, yeah? With money. Now, if the woman earns more money than you, I'm not saying that takes away your masculinity, yeah? But it puts her in a certain position, especially if you've like moved into her house. Do you get that? Yeah. So money is so important for men in a relationship. Yeah. So make sure, and I spoke a lot about women earning more than men. So it's not just about that either. Even if you earn more than your lady, yeah, you need to make sure, yeah, that you're nice financially, and if you're not financially where you want to be, you've got a plan to do so, yeah? Like, and I spoke about this part on, I've done a video about this before, but always have your FU money put aside, especially if you're moving in with a woman. So if you know you're gonna break up with the woman, you're not just staying with her because you ain't got no place to go. So you're stuck. So you're in a situation where you don't want to be. Do you understand? Yeah. Your lack of funds is the overriding reason why you're still with her. Why you still let her bad you up. Yeah. Do you understand? So money is so important for men in a relationship. If you're dating a girl that earns more money than you, I would not recommend you enter into a relationship with her. Yeah. There's going to be times, yeah. Some men might be able to take it more than others, but there's going to be times where certain things come up, yeah. Yeah. You know, you're on a low wage at the moment. You might have lost your job, and your new job that you're doing is, you know, you're getting back in there into employment, but you know, you've lost your last job. The job you got now is some low-paid job. You're still trying to get another job that, where you earn where you used to earn. Yeah. And then, you know, you're with your new chick. You move into a house, and then she starts questioning you about how come I do food shopping so much more than you do? How come you can't pay the full rent? Oh, but you went out for a drink with your friends. Oh, but you bought a new t-shirt. Questioning what you do with your money. Comment below if you've experienced this. If you're not embarrassed to say so. Comment below, yeah? Because we've all made mistakes in our lives. So if you're not embarrassed, comment below. Yeah? Let's not get it twisted in it. If you earn more money than your woman, she will still question you what you're doing with your money. Women do that. But when you earn way more than her, it's not the same. It's not the same. If you earn more, it's substantially more as well. It's not the same. She can question you, but you're more relaxed about it. It's like you've got, okay, obviously, you know, if you're buying some Amiri jeans and Balenciaga jacket, but your missus is struggling to buy powdered milk for your baby, then obviously she's got a right to tell you about yourself, yeah? But generally speaking, the woman can question you about your money, but you know, if you know you're nice, the bills are all paid on time, your kids are nice, whatever, you treat your girlfriend or wife or whatever nice, let her question you about your money. Don't get me wrong, like women can help you do sensible things with your money, but at the same time, it's your money. You earn way more than her. Like she can give you some. She could say, babes, you know what? I think you're making the wrong decision. You could take that advice or leave it. But she can't properly bad you up. If you earn less than your girl, you're in a weaker position. Yes, not all women are the same. Some women are going to be worse than others. Yes, not all men are the same. Some men are going to be able to take it more than others. But listen, you don't want to be in that position where your woman earns more than you. And even if you earn more than your woman, you want to be in a financial position, because not all relationships last. How many relationships have you been in? Just answer that to yourself, out loud to yourself now. How many relationships have you been in? And out of those, how many of those did you think was going to last forever or long term, and it didn't last long term? Exactly. Relationships don't last. You don't want to... I'm not saying don't get a joint mortgage with your wife. I'm not saying don't get married. I'm not saying don't move in with a girl. I'm just saying know what you're getting yourself into and have that FU money put aside. Yeah? Like the example I said in one of them earlier videos earlier this year, if you're paying, and I'll use the same example, if I remember correctly, if your rent is £750 a month, your girlfriend's rent is £750 a month, you leave your place to go and move in with her, yeah? Now, the agreement is that you pay half, yeah, of that rent, yeah? So £375, you're paying each. Now you're paying £375 less. Yeah, but no, don't pay £375 less. Pay £375 half of that rent, but pay another £375 in a savings account, separate to any other savings you got going on. Yeah? That just keeps you used to paying £750 a month that you used to pay in your old place. Yeah? Now, if you break up with the girl, you're still used to paying that money. That's £700 a month. And for example, obviously, depending on your city, your rent might be a lot more or a lot less, but I'm just using £750 a month, yeah? Now, you're used to paying £750 a month rent. Now, you've broken up with the girl. You're not trying to cling on for no financial reasons. And you could just break up with her. You're used to paying £750. You could find rent. You could find a place to rent, which is the same amount of rent per month, and you're used to doing that. And that money you've got saved, you could use that towards a deposit. You could just keep that there for whatever. Your money needs to be right in a relationship. Again, like I said earlier in the video, there are two categories of men I'm not applying this video to, and that is those people that people call bums, yeah, where they have no drive and ambition for whatever reason, yeah. Some people are just some people just don't care. Some people might not be too bright. Some people might not be exposed to certain things. Some people might not have inspirational people around them, but whatever. I'm not talking to those guys who don't have no ambition and drive and never will, and have no plan for the future, and are happy to just, you know, do whatever they do, whether it's play computer games or whether it's smoke weed or whether it's go to the betting shop or whatever, lounge around, do the man them thing on the road, yeah? The man them that they're supposed to be selling weed or whatever, and then they're not selling weed. They're using up all the stuff they're supposed to be selling. I'm not talking about them guys. And again, also the guys I'm not talking about are those guys who, there are obviously guys out there who want to sponge off women. Yeah, they don't care. They ain't got no pride. They just like it's a tactic. And you know what? I'm not trying to diss people. You know, I'm not dissing the guys who are bums. I'm not dissing the guys who want to sponge of women. Whether it's right or wrong, morally or legally or whatever, and that's not who I'm referring to. I'm referring to those guys. You met a nice girl. You want to be in a relationship with her. Yeah. She earns more than you. I don't think you should do that. Or if you're in a relationship anyway, you need to be financially on point. I hope you get the message. Like, trust me, like money is so important to a man in a relationship. If you are just dating, yeah, or if you're a guy that has girls in a rotation, money is important in life anyway, but it's not as important as far as it goes with like the girl. You know what I'm saying? You might have a rotation of 5 girls, maybe 4 of them you could just come over, and then they come over and they sleep with you and you don't have to spend no money. But the 5th chick, she's a bit more high maintenance, so you go on dates, but yeah, you know, you don't go on expensive dates. Money ain't really a thing to you anyway, so cool. And you're nice, like you got your life, they got their life. You're just seeing each other, you're sleeping with each other. You got your girls in the rotation. But if you're in a relationship and you got feelings for a girl, especially if you're moving in with a girl, yeah, you just need to have your money right. Yeah, a lot of relationships break up for financial reasons, more than cheating, believe it or not, more than cheating. Yeah, so make sure so guys, especially you young guys out there, if you're seeing a girl and you're thinking, okay, I want to make this exclusive, yeah, make sure your money's on point. And I wouldn't recommend to go enter into a relationship with a female that earns more than you. Some men gonna have a worse experience than others. Not every man's gonna experience the same thing, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, take this advice before you jump into the deep end if you're not already in the deep end. That's it. Dating and relationships. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.